them. It's not like wear them until they die. You really do need.
They do have a life cycle, and usually it's there is actually a test which I'll talk to when we get to that style.
I didn't know there was a test.
There is a way you can tell when it's time to trade in. And also there is a great range of Vionic men's styles, because I think it was Ryan in the background there.
Yeah.
Check out QVC.com for all our men's sneaker styles and sandal styles as well.
Yeah, it's very cool. There is a lot. And we even have the unisex sandal today for the very first time. That thong sandal that I'm enjoying wearing will be coming up for the guys as well as the girls. All right, Liam, we're going to talk about this. This is an adjustable strap sandal. 4 easy pays at $21.24. We do have medium and wide here. I know some of you go other places, and that's fine. You know, buy your Vionic wherever you can get the best deal. But a lot of times you can't get the medium and wide, half and, these are just all whole. So these are 5 through 12. So I would go down if I'm a half size?
That is correct, yeah. So if you're on the half size, go down to the nearest whole size. So 9.5 down to a 9, 8.5 down to an 8. And
if you're just a 9, then stay with just a 9. That will work too.
Stay with just a 9. That's right.
Gold cork, and this is real cork with that gold fleck to it. How pretty is that? And then this one is your black. Absolutely gorgeous. All right, here again. Fashion, but good for your feet.
And this is really going back to some of the Vionic classics, and I've been really excited about this show for some time, Pat, because you know this amber has been a part of the Vionic range now for a number of years, and truly is a customer favorite. And one of the reasons being is because of what you're just showing right now. 4 points of adjustability on the foot, so you can 100% customize the fit of this upper, and then that's going to give you that perfected fit on top of the shoe. And then of course what you're seeing there underneath the foot, those curves, those contours are going to be beautifully supporting your foot with every single step that you take. What I also like about this, Pat, is the fact that we have this center strap with that beautiful little embellishment on there. We spoke earlier about the attention to detail and the quality with Vionic. These little embellishments are actually faceted on. It's not like we just glued them on. In fact, if you turn it over, you'll actually be able to see, how it's really sort of put on there with that center strap there. So they ain't going anywhere. It's not like we just glue them on there and then, the first hot, humid day, they're going to fall off and you're
never a good day.
And it's always a very sad day when that happens. But and what I also like about it, that center strap, it floats, which means, and this is the attention to detail. This is why our design team is so cool, right? Because what happens if you tighten it up, you can also always move that center strap around, so it's always going to run down the middle, right? Or if you loosen it up, if you're customizing the fit of the upper, you want to make sure that strap is going to stay running down the middle. And if you really, really wanted to, you can remove that center strap altogether, and then you've just got a completely different looking sandal. You can take it off.
All right, but and you could probably get it back in just if you're going to reattach it. Yeah, just give yourself a little bit of time.
That's right. No, just got to thread it through, and away you go on that one if you really wanted to. So it's a really versatile style, perfect for the summer because you do have that adjustability and the ability to dress it up and dress it down and that kind of thing. So nice little embellishment detail on there, and of course you have that really durable rubber outsole and that orthotic technology that's built in, and that's what's quite unique too in our sandals and flip flops. There we go. I've just actually taken that off there while we were talking. You can check that out. So that's what it looks like without that center strap. If you wanted just a more a slightly plainer look on the shoe there. So, if you want to wear sandals and flip flops, if you need footwear with support, if you've made the decision, or if the decision has been made for you that you need to wear supportive footwear. You don't need to go kicking and screaming, going, "Oh my goodness, I can only wear ugly shoes now." We're able to bring you these stylish footwear options, but still to have that podiatrist design technology built in is quite unique because there's nowhere to house an orthotic insert if you wear a sandal or a flip flop. That's why we wanted to build this technology right in.
Leah, I think you have turned the footwear industry on its head. I mean, I think for a lot of women who had that challenge, you were talking about Jane, and she wouldn't mind me sharing this, but she has had foot problems. And she has her barometer that can tell when it's going to rain, which we just used to joke about, but it wasn't funny. I mean, she really struggled finding shoes that she was comfortable in. And this is one of her favorite brands. I love this brand because a lot of times, I don't have problems walking as much as I do standing in one spot. Because, I'm the kind of person that can slouch really good, or, these put you in the proper position. They give you support for your arch. The heel cup is not too deep. It doesn't rub at all. And listen, if you have a little, the margarita with the salt around the rim, and you get a little bloated, you can go ahead and you can adjust these sandals if it's like warm, or if you have like one foot that's bigger than the other foot.
That's true. And look, if you want to partake in more than one margarita, it's always helpful to have that stability on the walk home.
The non-slip bottom, so nobody has to pick you
now,
up.
That's not a claim, everybody. Don't. But I'm just saying, all right?
All right. I know you have a demo there, and I have the feeling it doesn't have to do with a fun margarita, but go ahead anyway.
Let's go to a quick before I get into trouble. So let's have a look at the foot from the front, right? Because what we're seeing here is Stacey Ann, and this is the problem, the hard, flat surface. And we can see here quite clearly that foot rolling over to try and meet the ground, creating this misalignment. Now, using my hand, I'm just going to support Stacey Ann's foot. And now you can see how that line's become nice and straight. When I take the support away, everything starts to roll in again. And that's what's going to create a flow-up effect for the rest of the body. Because where the foot goes, the rest of the body's going to follow. Now, here's the cool bit. When I just plop Stacey Ann onto that footbed, now you can see how it's nice and straight. We don't have to wait 2 or 3 or 4 weeks to feel the difference or see the difference. It happens straight away. That's the difference that this bionic technology will make for you. And this is truly where, I think you mentioned, Pat, that we turned the footwear industry on its head. We truly were pioneers, not just innovators, but pioneers in this type of footwear.
Remind me, we're going to talk about the APMA, the recognition that they have given Vionic, but hold on to that thought for just 1 second, because we're going to wrap things up. Couldn't be more adjustable and adorable. It even gives you 2 different looks if you want to remove that center strap. It is a 468-331. Her name is Amber, medium and wide, and these come in whole sizes only. So if you're like me, I'm a 9.5, just get the 9, just go down.